Converse of basic proportionality theorem, class 10th, chapter number 6, triangles. The statement of the converse of basic proportionality theorem is, if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line must be parallel to the third side. So for this, ABC is given a triangle where D and E are the points on the side AB and AC such that the ratios of the sides is same. So that is AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. We have to prove this line DE is parallel to the line BC. So for proving this, whatever we have to given, we have to write ABC is a triangle and D and E are the points, and ratio AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. So for proving this, that DE is parallel to BC, we assume that the DE is not parallel to BC. Then there must be a point on the side AC that join with D. So line from D to the point will be parallel to the side BC. So let us assume that in triangle ABC, DE is not parallel to BC and there is a point F intersect on the side AC and DF is parallel to BC. And we know that by the Thales theorem, if a line is parallel to the third side, so it divides the two sides in the same ratio, we can write AD upon DB is equal to AF upon FC when DF is parallel to the side BC. So by the basic proportionality theorem, we can write AD upon DB is equal to AF upon FC. Now by the equation number 1 and 2, we observe that the AD upon DB and this one is also AD upon DB. So by equation 1 and 2, we can write the right hand sides are same, that AE upon EC is equal to AF upon FC. So we add 1 to both the sides, and after taking LCM of the denominators in both the sides, we get AE plus EC upon EC is equal to AF plus FC upon FC. And by the figure, we observe AE plus EC is the line segment AC. Similarly, for the right hand side, AF plus FC, that is equal to again the line segment AC. So after this, in the numerator position in both the sides, we get AC and AC. So it will become 1 upon EC is equal to 1 upon FC. Now we can take reciprocals of this equation. So we get EC is equal to FC. Here by the figure, EC is equal to FC, but both the line segments having the different length, and we are proving this EC is equal to FC. If EC is equal to FC, by this figure we can say F and E will be the same point, that is there is no difference between F and E, then only the point FC and EC will be same. So we can conclude from the above, the points E and F are coincide on side AC, that is DF coincide with the line segment DE, and since DF is parallel to BC, so we get DE is also parallel to BC. So we can say, if a line divide any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line must be parallel to the third side. This is the proof of converse of basic proportionality theorem. Now after this, we will solve some problems based on the converse of BPT. So here the first question is, in the figure it is given that CD upon DA is equal to CE upon EB and angle CDE is equal to angle CBA. Prove that triangle CAB is isosceles triangle. So we have given in this triangle CAB, CD upon DA is equal to CE upon EB and angle CDE is equal to angle CBA, and we have to prove triangle CAB is an isosceles triangle. So let's start the proof. In this one triangle, as it is given that CD upon DA is equal to CE upon EB, so by the converse of basic proportionality theorem, we can write DE is parallel to AB. In a triangle, if a line divides the two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then it is parallel to the third side. So here ratio is given same, so we can say side DE is parallel to AB. Now this line DE is parallel to AB, so in this figure we are getting AD is a transversal, that meaning angle D and angle A, they are the corresponding angles, and we know that if two lines are parallel and a transversal intersect them, then the corresponding angles are equal. So we have angle CDE is equal to angle CAB. But it is given that angle CDE is equal to angle CBA. So by the equation 1 and 2, we are getting angle CDE that is equal to angle CAB and angle CAB is equal to angle CBA. So by this equation, we conclude that angle CAB is equal to angle CBA. In this one figure, angle CAB is equal to angle CBA. Now, in this one triangle CAB, we have these two angles are equal. So, we know that the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. So for this, we have opposite side of angle CAB is CB and opposite side of this angle B is side CA. So we get CB is equal to CA, and in the triangle CAB, now we have two sides CB and CA are equal. So the triangle is an isosceles triangle with the equal sides CA and CB. So it's proved. Now let's start another one question based on the converse of BPT. In this figure it is given DF and EG are the perpendiculars on the side BC of a triangle ABC, and AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC is given. We have to prove DEGF, this is a rectangle. So let's start. It is given that DF and EG are the perpendiculars on the side BC of a triangle ABC with AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. We have to prove DEGF is a rectangle. So for proving this, the ratio of the sides AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC given same. So we can apply the converse of BPT. So we get line DE is parallel to the line BC, or we can say this line DE is parallel to the line segment FG. This is the equation number 1. Now DF and EG are the perpendiculars on the side BC. That meaning angle DFG is equal to 90 degree. Angle EGF is equal to 90 degree. So both are equal to 90 degree. This is the equation number 2. Now DF and EG are two lines. Here in this figure, DF and this line EG are the two lines, and FG is a transversal, and we are getting here angle DFG plus angle EGF is equal to 90 plus 90 is equal to 180 degree. So here we get the supplementary angles are angle on same side of a transversal are supplementary. That meaning DF and EG are the lines, and if FG is the transversal and angle on the same side of a transversal, we are getting supplementary. So we can say DF is parallel to EG. So we can write DF is parallel to EG. Here DF and EG are given perpendiculars, and we know that perpendiculars between the two lines are equal in length. That meaning DF is equal to EG. Now we get in this one quadrilateral DEGF, pair of opposite sides, that meaning DF and EG. This is parallel and equal. So ADEGF is a parallelogram. And in this one parallelogram, pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal with two angles are 90 degree, then it is a rectangle. So it's proof that DEGF is a rectangle.